Changing technology has underlined the need for each adult to adapt to new job opportunities. Increasing leisure has encouraged the pursuit of new skills and hobbies. Yet adult education is still in its infancy in this country. Tallaght is an interesting case history. 15 years ago, this was a quiet village on the western fringe of Dublin. But with the expansion of the city, farms became housing estates, and Tallaght, when completed, will have a population bigger than many provincial towns. Some fear that it may turn out to be a sprawling suburb with no identity. Others, looking ahead to the day when Tallaght is completed, are concerned that decisions are taken now which will help Tallaght to become a community, a caring, self-aware community. And the community school here thinks it has some role to play in ensuring that Tallagh's transformation from village to new town is as painless as possible. The principal at the community school, Pádraig Hiran.
The potential of Tallaght is almost endless. It's not the concrete jungle that we sometimes read about in the newspapers and in publicity. There are open spaces there, far better indeed than in many other areas of Dublin. There's a wonderful people out there. I have found them in the 2.5 years since I came to the school, friendly, cooperative, anxious for themselves and anxious for their children. Tallaght has an enormous potential. It's young, it's growing, it can avoid many of the problems that has hit other growing areas that we know of in the past in Dublin. It's quite a wonderful place, beautifully situated, and it would be a pity if we don't tap that great potential.
The setting here is almost rural, on the fringe of the city, near the foothills of the Dublin Mountains. Brother Declan, chairman of the school board, argues that adult education can help Tallaght to become a community.
Well, I think it could have a profound effect, because the kind of community we have here, we have a very, very large, thousands and thousands of people, with many more to come. They've come from all kinds of background, urban, the city, the inner city, rural, from Britain and abroad. They're all coming together here. They have few common bonds. There is a good deal of loneliness, of isolation. And I think that the first priority in any adult education program here would be to get them to develop a sense of community.
Building modern schools is an expensive business. This complex here in Tallaght cost £1 million of public money, ratepayers, taxpayers' money. And the authorities here are concerned that it shouldn't close down each afternoon at 4 o'clock. It should, in a full sense, be a community school, available each night for adult education.